Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, a poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of tactical versatility in players playing up front. Such a rare talent.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Heung. Heung. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri. Caicedo. Here's Rodri. Nice looking ball. Buffon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Arsenal are looking to break at pace, looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Raul threads one in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let them...
Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide. Messi. That's a little off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caicedo. Nedved. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Heung. They're urging him. Decent chance! It's there! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific movement.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Okay.
So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Udinese will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. Now he's off and running. Rodri. And it's Heung. A probing pass. Always onto this. And he was quick to react. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Udinese are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Raul usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Baggio. It's a searching pass. Nedved. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Ronaldo ke mark koreche bhai.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And this is Ronaldo. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Ronaldo mark touch.
Substitution for Udinese. Number 3, Caicedo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Udinese go into the lead.
Messi.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
And Batistuta!
Number 13.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Number 24, Iniesta.
Substitutions taking place.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Just eases him off the ball. Played into space. That's good vision. Now who's going to... Goes for the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Iniesta.
Udinese surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rafinha looking to play him in. That is a crunching tackle. Maldini gets good distance on it. That's an imaginative pass.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through. Iniesta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Iniesta is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Rummenigge stood his ground strongly. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Son Heung-min is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! And that may well be that. That is that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific...
কোথায় ছিলি দেরি করে ঢুকলি ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ও আচ্ছা হ্যাঁ ট্রেনিং এ দেখছিলাম মুভমেন্টটা কেমন স্কিল দিতে হবে স্কিল নেই ইম্পর্টেন্ট স্কিল লাগবে কিছু
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
প্লেয়ার পেয়ে গেছি
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And the shot! I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Son Heung-min! It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 11.
Udinese are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's been shifted off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hazard. Now it's Beckham.
Udinese are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot. Can he finish? He scored! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nesta. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nice control. He's having a go! Knocks it into space. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against... And Messi! Chance again? No.
Udinese really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Maldini. Ferdinand.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. And he's onside. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Well played and well cleared.
There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Udinese head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he thumps it clear. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ferdinand. He has found the way. Torres! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Caicedo. Caicedo going full tilt down the left. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again they hit the front. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Udinese. Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 3,
Udinese get themselves into the lead.
on the field.
Rivaldo,
20,
and he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 17.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's Heung and he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That looks a good ball through. Look at the space. Big chance! He scores!
Heung had
Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Udinese, it's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Automatic match up জন্য হলো বোধহয়
Dealing with the pressure. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great vision.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Maldini. Udinese clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tries to play it through. Fernando Torres. And it's Rivaldo. And that is as far as it goes. Udinese are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Son Heung-min, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Udinese definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
গোলটা কিরকম অদ্ভুত খেলাম সেকেন্ডের মধ্যে চলো ঠিক আছে তাও আমার ভুলের জন্যই খেয়েছি একটা ভালো ফিনিশ দিয়েছে। স্কিল দিলে আরো ভালো হবে আশা করা যায়। নেটওয়ার্কের অবস্থা দেখ, এই দেখ আপ ডাউন কন্টিনিউ হচ্ছে দেখ। এক সেকেন্ড দাঁড়াও, দেখি স্কিল আছে কিনা। Seas of in double touch chop down acceleration. One touch pass, soul control. আমার যে পুরোনো একটা সন আছে ওটা ট্রান্সফার করে দিলে হয়, কিন্তু ইম্পর্টেন্ট স্কিল ওখানে এটা আছে আমার কাছে, এটার ভূতটাকে ঢুকিয়ে দিলে হয় ওখানে, তার খেলবো না। ওয়ান টাচ পাসটা হবে তাহলে, ওয়ান টাচ পাস। দু ম্যাচ 4 গোল, আপাতত এই স্ট্যাটস চলছে। হ্যাঁ 5 স্টার কার্ড, কিন্তু আমি এরপরে যদি কখনো সন খেলাই তো আমি এটাই খেলাবো না, আমি ওটা আর খেলাবো আলটিমেটলি তো কোনো কাজে লাগবে তো না, এটা খেলাবো না তো। একসঙ্গে তো দুটো সন তো আর খেলানো যাবে না, একটাই খেলানো যাবে। এইটা যদি ট্রান্সফার করি আমাকে ওয়ান টাচ বস রাইজিং শট, মানে ফাইটিং স্পিরিটটা দিতে হবে, ফাইটিং স্পিরিট আর থ্রু পাস দিতে হবে, কিন্তু ওয়ান টাচ পাস আর হিল পাস আমার একটা আপাতত একটা ওয়ান টাচ পাস আর ফাইটিং স্পিরিট একসাথে হলে হয়ে যায়। ওয়ান টাচ পাসটা লাগবে অ্যাকচুয়ালি, স্ট্রাইকার তো। দেখি কারোর কাছে আসে নাকি আর। এর কাছে কি আছে? থ্রু পাস। বেলিংহামের কাছে থ্রু পাস। আরে ভাই, এমন কেউ নেই যার কাছে স্কিল আছে। দেখি আপাতত ওয়ান টাচ পাসটা আছে নাকি দেখি। কপাল, ওয়ান টাচ পাসও নেই। দে ভাই, রাবণা ফাবনা দিস না ভাই। ওয়েটেড পাস নাকি? মারি এই স্কিলগুলো, আর কি করবো। তুলতে ইচ্ছা করছে না। ক্রেটন পার্কস, এটা পেয়েছি, দেখলি তো তখন। ইভেন্ট খেলে স্কিলগুলো তুলে নেবো নাকি? ইভেন্টটা খেলে এইটা খেলতে হবে, এই দুটো নাকি ডিভিশনটা করি আগে 1800। ডিভিশনটাই করা যাক আগে 1800, তারপরে দেখছি। খেলছে তো, পারফর্ম তো করছে, অসুবিধা নেই। নিচে লেআউটটা দেখেছিস? ঠিক লাগছে? আকাশ বানিয়েছে ওটা। অপোনেন্টটা সন নিয়ে এসছে। স্ট্রিমটা লাইক করে দিস।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi. There's no flag. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rodri. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he thumps it clear. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. Son Heung-min, he's picked his way through. Lovely, now then. Chance for a shot! Nesta tries to clear. Park Ji-sung proves too strong. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. And the counter is on. Oh, super ball! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well read, nice interception. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Son Heung-min, and that is a little undercooked. Raul, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Udinese really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Villa. That's an imaginative pass. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Son Heung-min. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Udinese leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Udinese definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And this is Son Heung-min, Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
This might spell danger. Oh, that was vital. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Good up.
Substitution for Udinese. Number 3, Caicedo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Number 9, Johan Cruyff.
Rummenigge. Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Udinese are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Villa. And he's picked it up out wide. Raul. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Substitution.
And it's Heung. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
এসব হাত খাওয়ার কারণে হচ্ছে জানিস তো
Substitution in progress.
And now they can clear their lines. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe...
And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Decent progress down the left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is a brilliant interception. Maldini. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. Done delicately. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
announcement.
I enjoyed that,
Come on,
Peter.
come on.
Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me, it just always held an interest.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
টাটা কাল দেখছি সকালে যদি হয় কল করছি আমিও স্ট্রিম অফ করে দিই বেকার ফোন খুব গরম হচ্ছে এখন ফ্যান অফ আছে না 1 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে স্ট্রিম কোনো চাপ নেই টাটা